Hello, guys. I personally get asked this question a lot that how our Cheenta Stat course or other courses happen. In this video, I will specifically focus on sharing how you can prepare for IIT MS and ISI MStat with Cheenta. Not only that, we focus that how our course is built with enthusiasm and is aligned with the mission of our institute, of our academy. Our entire course is built on one fundamental philosophy. We call it our what if philosophy. So we ask this very fundamental question to our students that what if you, for our students, what if you don't get selected in ISI and IIT or one of them? You are paying a lot of money to enroll in the courses. So what if you don't get selected? Imagine that 200 students join in our course and there are only 75, let's say at most 75 positions, seats in the entire country for this two examination. We can never assure each and every one the guarantee of seat. So what are we trying to achieve by teaching in this 1 year 3 months course for ISI and IIT JMMS? What's our mission? Our mission is to build your foundations in mathematics, probability, and statistics, understanding the game of chance, the idea of chance, how to mathematically understand it. Our goal, our mission is to help you make the best in this whole mathematics, probability, and statistics domain. But we cannot assure you that you can ace the examination. But our course is designed in such a way that if people work hard, of course, people will get through it. So our mission is being stated as we will help you build your foundations, and as a byproduct, you ace your examinations. But how? How do we do that? So we believe that there are three fundamental pillars of implementing our mission into this course. Number one, the joy of learning. Number two, the problem solving. And number three, the exam preparation mindset and preparation setup. So we will explain upon this dimensions one by one after this. Before that, let me ask you a question. What makes your learning joyful? I think it's curiosity. Your curiosity and the way of asking questions, connecting variedly different unconnected topics. We try to achieve that in our course. What makes a good problem solver? Practice, habits, regular weekly problem solving, regular daily problem solving for learning purposes. It's very, very important. And this habit will make the difference. So I asked one of the few seniors of yours that, how do you manage studies, exam studies, and the college preparation, the competitive versus a college? They told me, all of them told me one single answer. We are practicing for 1 or more than 1 year for the exam. We are practicing problems, the mindset, the building of the habit is very important. And we will show you how we are trying to achieve that via our course. And what makes a good scorer? Good scorer, simulating. The answer is simulating the exam environment. Everything that is important for the examination. And I will share with you how our course tries to achieve this mission. So what's our plan for you? How we are trying to achieve this in an organized manner for you? Let's explore. So this is a roadmap till IIT JMMS for you. The first 3 months from February to May, we have the mathematics full course. Then from May to October, we have the probability full course. From October to February, we have the statistics 1.5 months and 1.5 months the problem solving, focused problem solving for IIT course. And then alongside it, we have the November to February mock test course. And then you have the IIT MS course, like, sorry, the examination, the final one. And then after IIT MS for ISI MStat, you have 3 months preparation of a AIMStat course where we focus on teaching you what is there in ISI, what in syllabus, what is not in IIT MS syllabus, and that we have not done before, and also revising all the concepts that are important for, that are all that have been already done in IIT MS course, and do the problem solving accordingly. It's very, very important to do that. And then we alongside you and simultaneously will have mock tests for ISI MStat. So to make our, we believe this is our how we have implemented that. We have implemented 80% of our whole course into joy of learning and problem solving, and we have 20% focused on exam preparation around 3 months. The 9 months is focused on joy of learning and problem solving, and I will share with you how we have achieved that in our course again in the next slides. So the 4 dimensions of the joy of learning and problem solving are being fitted into these 4 aspects. Like the 4 dimensions contain this joy of learning and problem solving. So the study materials, so we provide study materials. We believe that the books are the best study materials. After the classes, you will get the class notes and the books. We refer to the chapters. You have to study from there. And then you have the solving problems. So we give you assignments from past papers and the problems we make with our own hands and from the back of the books, so that you get an optimum number of questions to practice, and you have to submit that to us for grading. We'll show that how it happens in real life. And then the building, the joyful part, this is the practicing problem and learning part. The joyful part is discussion and building your curiosity. So we will help you connect various topics like statistics, probability, data science, mathematics, linear algebra, real analysis, all these things together, the connection between that. For example, the connection between real analysis and linear algebra is dynamical system. We talk a bit about that. The connection between linear algebra and probability is Markov chain. We talk a bit about that. The connection between real analysis and probability is inherent, how the whole thing is built up. So we talk about these connections, and that helps you blow your mind. That helps you get the aha moments. That makes you curious. You ask questions. You become a better student, and that's the only purpose of ours. That's in aligned with our mission of helping you build your foundations. And group discussions have been very, very instrumental to your success, and to the success of your will be very instrumental to your success, and have been very instrumental to the success of the Cheenta graduates. They have done group studying for long, and we make sure that they do assignments in groups. We make the assignments moderate to hard, and without doing in groups, they cannot complete the assignments. So they work in groups. So we make sure they work in groups, and they have made groups in a very specific format, and we appreciate how they have done that, and we will be sharing that in the future slides. So this 4 dimension study materials, the solving problems and building curiosity, and the group discussion is very fundamental to your growth and the joy of learning and problem solving. How do we do the? How do we apply this concept in this real life? So you can see this is one snippet from the 52 weeks of 1 year of course for IIT MS, and you can see that we have 4 classes recordings. So at least in a week we have 3 classes, 2 theory classes at least, and at least 1 problem solving class. And we have the reading materials you can see on the screen, and we have the assignments. We have the assignments that we give to you, and we have the assignment discussion, the solutions of the assignment that your friends have done, our faculty have done, and faculties have done, and it's an organized setup of what we have trying to implement in the previous joy of learning and problem solving stage, 80%. So what about the 20%, the 4 dimensions of the 20%? The 4 dimensions of 20% exam preparation is very fundamental, but we focus in this percentage in terms of time. We focus on 3 months for this, from November to December, November, December, January. So the 4 dimensions, the 4 paradigms are mock test, the strength and weakness analysis, the SWOT, the chit chats, and the group discussion. Group discussion is very common. You can see it's one of the most important, and we'll share why it's important to you. So mock tests are the simulation of exam type questions that we specifically make handcrafted with our students. The SWOT analysis, though there are 10 mock tests, 2 probability, 2 statistics, 2 mathematics, and 4 full mock tests. And after you give the mock test, after you quite the first 10 subjective subject mock tests, the topic mock test, you have a SWOT analysis test, SWOT weakness, like SWOT, the strength and weakness analysis, where you understand your strength and weakness in learning and which problems you're taking time. For example, multiple integration may take time for you to solve. So you write down, you become conscious and aware of what's your strength and weakness and take your steps accordingly. We help you in that. And the cheat sheets. Cheat sheets are very, very fundamental to your growth. And I cannot emphasize how much important it is. All the successful students in Cheenta graduates have done that. And understand that cheat sheets is a minimal sufficient statistic. Is the most important optimized, condensed information that you have learned in your Cheenta course for your preparation. And if you have made that, that's an indication that you're progressing, you're learning. And we will talk about this more. And then group discussions with the mock test and the solutions are really, really helpful for, and it's the most important success. It helps you save your time. You learn, you become, if you know this code, you become the average of the 5 of you whom you hang around with. So you get the best of the talents, best students of the entire country. It's the whole India best, and various students come and they give their best in the course, and you get the best students out there. And it's absolutely the most important pillar of success behind your examination preparation, simulation of examination. So this question, the next question that we are going to address is that how do you know as a student that you're progressing in our course? Because it's a long course, so how do you know you're progressing? And we are going to answer this right now. So we have designed 3 metrics for you to understand that you're progressing. Number 1, if you're solving the class assignments regularly, there's a huge correlation that people who have done class assignments regularly have succeeded in the exam. I think the correlation is due to the habit and the intense practice they do. I think it's more about the habit and the routine they have built up for themselves, because no success can happen overnight. It's a routine that you have to build in yourself, and that's been the only invariance for the successful students. They have submitted the assignments regularly. And then comes the second most important thing, the attendance, the class attendance. People, or rather watching the recordings regularly, if people who have attended the classes regularly or watch the recordings regularly, it's been shown that there's a high correlation with the success. I think they can discuss with the faculties with more depth, and they can ask questions, doubts, and it has been helpful to them. We have observed by the data, and this is how you can measure that you are progressing in the course. It's your habit of doing all these things. You can see it's a habit you have to build regularly, and it's boring. That's why it's hard. It's boring. That's why it's hard to do. And I believe if you want to be a good student, a great student, a successful student, this is something that is really needed, and you should implement that. And then comes the cheat sheets. The cheat sheets that I've told is the best way to understand your progress. Let's say you've made a cheat sheet of real analysis. It's a condensed information. The cheat sheets you made after solving a lot of problems, after solving the hard problems of the examination, after making the mock test. And if you have made that means you're progressing, you're learning. Understand, it saves your time. Let's say before the examination, you have a cheat sheet. Before the mock test, you have a cheat sheet. You can just swap to 2, 3, 4, 5 pages and it's done. Boom, it's done. That's it. That's the best beauty of cheat sheets. It's condensed information of whatever you have learned. And I will come to this point next. So the 3 metric of your progress: class assignments, regularly solving the class assignments, class attendance, and cheat sheets. And we reward hardworking people. And we will show you how we do that. So I think once you join a course, you should ask that, since our mission is to have a holistic knowledge offering, in building your foundations. So what do you create out of the course? What do you create out of it? So we believe that the most important thing that you create out of the course, and it's the most important thing for your success, for your preparation, and it's measuring, it's a good progress. You can see this was all there all throughout the cheat sheets. If you make your own cheat sheets, it's a combination of the books you read, the assignments and the mock tests you do, and the reading materials and the needs notes in the notes we provide you after the class. It's an amalgamation, it's a convex combination of all this, and you make your own perfect cheat sheet. You add colors, you add mind maps, you add arrows, and you make your own cheats. The whole knowledge diagram, knowledge flow, the story of the entire knowledge, it's inside the cheat sheet. And it's unique. Everyone has a different story to make. Everyone can make their own way of, design their own way of learning. And that's why you become unique. And that's what you create out of this course for yourself. You can share it to your juniors after the, after the course. After, if you become successful, you can do it again. You can use it for your own future preparation. You can use it anywhere, and this is what you create out of the course. And we focus on making your own personal notes, and because we believe every person is unique and every person has their own way of learning, and this cheat sheet must reflect that. And we focus on this very much, and this is very important. We cannot absolutely tell you how important this is. And the next important part, the most important thing is number one, cheat sheet. The next important part is what helps you learn faster. What makes your learning process smoother and faster? And group studying. Group studying has been really important and has been one important dimension of joy of learning, because there's human interaction in it, and it's so beautiful. I have seen, students, what they do is that they refer our course to their college students, and groups of students join and they do group study. And it's very, very, very beautiful how they like doing the group study. It's very important, because understand the assignments, we enforce our group studying into our course so that they become better. And understand, you learn from each other. You point out the mistake of others point out your mistake, and together you learn faster. If you remember how you prepare for your college examinations, before 1 week or 2 weeks before the examinations, we sit together, and you sit together and you learn together, right? And it fastens off your process. It's exchange of ideas. It's very quick way of sharing ideas, and you get feedback. So that's helpful. So group studying has been a fundamental pillar of success and of fun behind the students. And you can see the group studying was there in both the exam preparation and the the exam preparation and the joy of learning and problem solving. So it's very fundamental. It's one of the most important thing, and students have utilized that. Successful students, successful Cheenta graduates have utilized that. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to address is that why coaching? Is coaching really required or not? I believe personally that coaching is not required at all. At all is a wrong word. At all is a wrong phrase. Coaching is not required, but it helps you save your time. I have done coaching myself. I've learned from experts. I didn't used to enroll in the course because I thought I could have done it myself. But thing I observed that since they know the path well, they have traversed the path well, they know the nitty-gritties, they know the details, where you can make a mistake, what are the aspects, what things can go wrong, and they can guide you in that. This is in the preparation aspect. And in the learning aspect, understand that books are really helpful, but books reading is slow. After reading books, maybe you will understand how to solve problems and how the theory is built, but to understand the story, to understand what's the connecting point, the reading between the lines, that's not there in the books. That's not there in the books is a wrong statement. That's not easily found out in the book. You have to read every minute line, every line minutely. But a teacher, 1-2 lines and it's done in the course, like the intuition aspect, the connection aspects, and also the variety of connections a book cannot give, because a book is focused towards one topic. So the connection between different topics, that you have to read multiple books, so it's time consuming. The only thing I think books can the coaching can help in saving your time, but there are also other aspects, that how we are trying to make sure that Cheenta is helping their students in their, apart from their preparation also. So in Chinta, we try to make sure these four aspects. So understand, in coaching we have organized setup, a planned version of the course preparation, a planned version. And understand the planning is very important for one's success. So a student does not have to think about the planning aspect. And there's a joy of learning. Joy of learning, you can learn it yourself from books, but for faster joy of learning, for understanding it quickly, for getting the aha moments, it's really useful. Like, I have, it saves time, that's what I told. And the progress metric, so understand, when you're preparing alone, you have, you, it's boring, and you don't have a progress metric. So having regular assignments and, supervision by teachers and faculties and admins, it's really helpful for a student to measure that they're progressing towards their goal. And they're seeing the other students, and if they're doing better, they get motivated. If they're not doing good, they can, level up their focus of our preparation, so they know where they are. So it's a more metric, their progress metric they're having, because they have a group of students. And the most fun part, of the best part, my personal favorite, is that it's opportunities. So when you do coaching, you have you're connected to a network of people from where you want to be. So, and Chinta has been really successful in having connected Chinta graduates to, to their goals, to faculties, to professors all over the world, to for research internships. They have got hard working students have got opportunities to get in touch with the projects that faculties personally do. So this is one of the important aspect, that we reward the hardworking students very much, because we respect their hard work and we think we should support them more. And because they have done it, all of them are enrolled in the course, but some people have done the hard work. It's not easy, it's boring hard work. They have done it, and we must reward them. And this is very important. If you must do the hard work, and these opportunities are open for you, okay, Chinta is all for you, and we will give our best to make sure that you have a great learning experience and a great future ahead. So this fourth thing, we have made sure that we implement in a Chinta coaching. Once again, coaching is not at all important. Many students have done it by self-learning, but if you think that you want to save your time, maybe coaching is an option for you. But I understand many people are not financially able to get a coaching, so there are a lot of free resources out there, not only financial, but they don't have time. So there are a lot of free resources out there in our website. We have faster solutions, we have everything that a student need for a successful learning. And I hope that helps you if you're looking for some free way to approach your learning and preparation process. Let's go to the next question, that why will you trust Chinta? Why will you trust us? Like, what do we, why are we important at all? And let me tell a brief history about Chinta. We are born in, like, Chinta Statistics Department is born in 2020, and our first batch graduated in 2021, and second batch graduated in 2022, and the third batch graduated in 2023. And students have been successful, and we are not taking any credit for students' success. It's, they have done it only by their hard work. We have been a catalyst, and we have tried to give our best in their journey. We have tried to help them plan, help them measure their progress, and this is all courses combined. And I hope the students have got some help from this preparation, from Chinta's help. And we have also been growing. You are learning from us, and we are growing. This is a metric, internal metric that Chinta has developed. So from 2021, we have grown 160% by internal metric. And thank you for your support. Thank you for believing in us. And it shows that we are sharing this metric to you, that students have believed in us. And I want to share thanks to you for your support and having a belief in our offering. And also our team, they are dedicated, they're passionate, they're absolutely focused on teaching. And they are students themselves, so they know that what are the aspects students face issue in. They are researchers all over the, like, there's students from premier institutes of the country, statistics institutes of the country. They're researchers all over the world. And uh, the researchers, some of them are doing jobs, and they have quite experience in teaching and understanding the connectivity and the connections and the creativity of the subject, so they can contribute to our learning. And the best part is that Cheenta graduates, Cheenta students who have been in, been in touch with Cheenta, they are willing to give back to Cheenta by teaching and sharing their knowledge, and it's absolutely beautiful how they're giving back to Cheenta. And that's the fun part of it. We build a total community of people and team to progress the entire Indian education in statistics, mathematics, data science, probability, and so that Indian students become better and can compete at the world class level, because we understand statistics education in the country are good in the top institutes but not really so well developed in the entire um, other colleges. They're trying to be better, but we are playing our small minute role as a small entity to help you become better student to and create more opportunities for you. And uh, that's our honest goal and mission, to help you build your foundations and help you as examinations and help you build your future with us, building a team together. So the students have asked, we are so happy to have reached 2000 plus students by our work. We have 1920 groups for students and more than 2000 plus students actually. So we have 1920 groups for our students to interact, to discuss problems, and it's been a thriving community where people discuss. And we are so happy we have 1000 plus followers on YouTube, and we are constantly creating content for free for the students so that they learn progressively and actively and they achieve their goal. We have taught in the past year 350 plus students. We have taught and offered our services. We are teaching and offering our services to 210 plus students currently, and we are rated 4.6 out of 5 in Trustpilot by 35 plus students. And it's so helpful to get their support and see that we are progressing. And the next most important part that we make sure, since it's for the students by the students, that the, like the whole classes and the whole system of the course is very student oriented. And this, the fundamental dimension behind this, is a fast feedback system. Though there are some few anonymous students who give feedback right after the class to the admin, and the admin get in touch with the faculty, and if something is to be fixed, we do that instantly. Within a week, give extra classes, we change the class plan, we give more problems, we give more problem sets, and it's absolutely fast. And this has been helping us to complete the course on time and do more problem solving, and you know creating more useful content for students and helping the students grow in their career. And since we save time, we discuss students out of the joy of, for the joy of learning, we discuss students how they do the projects and all these things, and they become better students after all. And that's fun. This is so beautiful to have students like you who become a part of our community and become the future leaders and the future academicians and future um, you know people who can create a change in the world. That's our focus, to help you build your foundations and help you see exams. Even if you don't exam exams, you want to become a better person. Your knowledge is thriving inside you, and we give our best to make sure that you have your knowledge totally perfectly fine. And it's so fun to work with you guys, to learn from each other. And it's fun. This first period system is a learning experience for us, that we're not doing it the right way. We need to change that. And this is very important for our learning. So thank you for your support. Thank you for giving all the feedback that you have given all these years. And the final part is that the hardworking students, as I have told, the hardworking students are rewarded absolutely in a very wholehearted manner. The people who have done class assignments really well and understand, if you do class attendance, you interact with the faculties, they are going to be the future researchers and job, and you have built a connection with them. And that's where the networking comes in. And we bringing people, we ask the people to do project with us, we help them give internships when we have opportunities. When they graduate Cheenta, they become Cheenta graduates and go into colleges, the process becomes faster, the learning process becomes faster, they have more opportunities, and we make sure that they get that absolutely. And this entire journey and the future journey will be exciting with beautiful, so curious students who are giving to build their foundations and make a change in their life and be better every single day. And I cannot tell you how students inspire me by their hard work. And we have seen people who have done 1000 problems, more than that, in 1 year, and doing regularly. And I'm so happy to have known them, to have worked with them, to have guided them, and also to learn from them and learn my mistakes, learn our mistakes. And it's very beautiful to have this community. And I want to end this by sharing with you that thank for supporting us, thank for being with us, and thank for being an important part of our community. I hope this video has helped you understand how we work, and I hope this video will help you to take a decision whether you will be a part of this community, internal community. You have always been a part of Cheenta. If you're learning from us, you have been a part of Cheenta. We have a lot of free things out there. So I hope it helps in your preparation. And thank you guys. Thank you for your support and have a great day ahead. Bye bye. Stay tuned and stay blessed. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. All the best for your